This is CNN Breaking News.
We're getting new details from a news conference that has just begun, the dramatic case in Mississippi. Let's go live to Jackson, Mississippi.
Along with the Department of Wildlife, Fisheries and Parks, Special Agents Response Team conducting grid searches of the area, thoroughly combing heavily wooded areas. It was the diligent effort of these men working in conjunction with the FBI. Today, we have Special Agent in Charge Dan Mullins here with the FBI that has concentrated efforts throughout the region to help Mississippi and Tennessee law enforcement officers. The Highway Special Ops, Department of Public Safety, Bureau of Narcotics, Guntown Police Department, Union County Sheriff's Department, DeSoto County Sheriff's Department, SWAT Team, Tupelo Police Department, again, Mississippi Highway Patrol troopers who have to take up the responsibility when these members of the SOG team are off doing this important work. As I said, the Bureau of Narcotics, Wildlife, Fisheries and Parks, Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, U.S. Marshal Service, and the United States Attorney's Office. I want to particularly thank, again, the Department of Public Safety. Commissioner Santa Cruz and I talked frequently throughout the last week. This was a case that we knew had national implications and concerns. We knew also that two victims, 31-year-old Joanne Bain and 14-year-old Adrian Bain's lives had been lost, and we wanted to find out why. I'm very proud of all of these agents, but particularly proud, of course, as governor of the Department of Public Safety, the SOG team of this department, Mississippi Highway Patrol, the Bureau of Narcotics, all that have worked so hard to get us where we are at today. I will recognize now Commissioner of the Department of Public Safety, the man who led this effort for the state of Mississippi, Commissioner Albert Santa Cruz.
Thank you, Governor. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
I just want to echo Governor Bryant's remarks there and to thank every agency that was involved in this. Mississippi Bureau of Investigation became involved in this on May the 1st, after finding out that the mother and older daughter had been killed. Our number one concern at that time was for the safety of the other two children and the safety of our motoring public and the people in this area. Our MBI agents and the Mississippi Highway Patrol SOG team immediately became involved in this search. We will have other people give you the details on how this search ended. And like I said, there's no words that I can put out to thank these agencies for the hard work that they've done, and especially our SOG team, which worked diligently in bringing this to an end. Thank you. And at this time, I'd like to introduce Special Agent Mr. McMullen.
Thank you. Thank you. It's certainly a pleasure to be here on behalf of the FBI to say thank you. Thank you to all of the officers, investigators, troopers involved in this investigation. The investigation that led to the ending of a nightmare for Alexandria and Kalia Bain. This was an emotional, intense investigation. Over a dozen law enforcement agencies were involved. I can't say enough about the outstanding work of the State Police SOG, the Department of Wildlife and Fisheries law enforcement component. It was a ground fight also. We had a lot of technology involved. We had sources reporting, but as the governor said, it came down to feet on the ground. But I'd be remiss if I didn't point out also the importance of the public and their cooperation. I believe this investigation demonstrated once again the cooperative nature of law enforcement in the state of Mississippi at every level, the state level, the local level. We want to make sure that we maintain that cooperative spirit. We have to do that for the public. It's what the public deserves, and it's what the public expects. And again, on behalf of the FBI, thank you for rescuing these two children and also for capturing a top 10 most wanted fugitive. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Master Sergeant Johnny Poles, the Director of Public Affairs for the Mississippi Highway Patrol. At this time, I would like to introduce two gentlemen that were very instrumental in bringing this to a close. Our Director of the Special Operations Group for the Mississippi Highway Patrol, Master Sergeant Steve Crawford, and the Mississippi Department of Wildlife, Fisheries, and Parks, Lieutenant Lee Ellington.
To get to the chase and day in question.
All right, so we're going to continue to monitor this news conference, but you can see the congratulations going out. They're praising each other, and they deserve an enormous amount of praise for what happened in this case. Adam Mays killed himself last night. The news broke last night. He had kidnapped a woman, 3 daughters. The woman, the eldest daughter, is dead. The 2 little girls have survived. We'll continue to watch what's going on, update you if there's any news coming out of this news conference. But there you can see they're giving themselves a well-deserved round of applause. Job well done in this final mission. We'll stay on top of the story, and we'll see what else is going on. Let's move on to some other news, though, right now.